possibilities to actualities, producing great minds. We ask God for wisdom to understand, that we may have knowledge to comprehend. We are kings and queens, we rule our world with discipline and doctrines. See you at the top.
Good day, everyone. My name is Israel Jiboye. I come from the School of Truth and Trust Academy, and we are here on an educational tour on NTA. We want to know about broadcasting. We also want to ask questions and know more about NTA. Levez-vous l'eau, compatriotes, à la paix du Nigeria. Servir notre patrie avec amour et force et foi. Lola bode no hero passé ne sera pas perdu. Servir de corps et force, une nation et liberté, paix et unité.
Good morning, all. How are you? Okay, my name is Engineer Oluchi Emmanuel. May I know the name of your school, please? Truth and Trust Academy. Okay, you are welcome to NTA headquarters. Okay, this unit is called the Playout Station or Playout Center. So, how many of us watch televisions at home? Everybody. Baby, do you watch television at home? Good girl. How many of us have StarTimes decoder at home? Okay. Can we spot NTA knowledge? We have knowledge, like he said. That means you like studying. That's good. NTA knowledge teaches you a lot. And this is where we monitor it. We are the engineers that give support. So we have playlists, people that playlist on the systems. Can we look back? Can we see all those desktop? We have different desktop playlists for different channels. So they're already playlisted there. Once it's time for each program to come up, it will come up. Do we understand? Yes. So while StarTimes is the owner of the decoder, NTA is in a business partnership with StarTimes.
Is it only on StarTimes that we can watch NTA knowledge?
Good question. Can we clap for him? Yes, it is only on NTA StarTimes decoder that I can watch NTA knowledge.
The NTA is trying. Their programs are good. Every other thing, they are nice.
Thank you, Mrs. Adeoye. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
This is a special library. We have some few collection of books here, while most of our collections are materials on films that are on tape. And you can see we have various formats of tapes that contains our programs. What we usually do here is to do quality control. When we say quality control in a layman's understanding, that's to simplify it for your own understanding, that any program that you see on air that we are transmitting must come through this library. We go through it and see whether it is airworthy. Meaning airworthy is that whether it is okay for transmission, whether we can send it to people to see outside. That is what we do here. Basically, every day, that is our job. And when I say news library, any news item you see on NTA, we have it kept here for future use. That's for reference. Did you understand what I said? Yes. So that's basically what we do here. We have books and we have tapes. So this is what we call VHS. This one is called Betacam. And then we also have DVCam. And we have another one called DVC Pro. And then we have another one called Mini DV. All these three, one machine can play them. if you have the machine, we have it here. Most of these ones are used in television houses. You don't see them at home. So inside this, we have our programs and even the news. We kept them here for future use. We have what we call our yearly book register. This book, we prepare it on daily basis per year. Every news item that goes on here, if it comes to this library, we catalog and classify it. That's what we do in the library for easy retrieval of information. Did you understand what I said? Yes, sir. Okay, do any one of you have a question for me? Okay. What's your name and then say your question?
Is it possible that maybe a news from 1970s can be played back with this, from this library, can be played back into present now?
So, what we do, we refer to them as reference materials. If, for example, there's something that happened, for example, in 1970, and we want to make reference to that 1970, then we'll bring back the report and cut part of it, and then we now link it to the present one. That's what we do. That's what we call reference.
If you have to record from now to maybe say 15 years later in the future, will it still stay, let me say, be available by then?
Even if I am not around as an individual or as a staff, somebody will be here and he will refer back to these books and he will bring out those materials for you to see. That's the essence of record keeping. For example, this book was not prepared by me, but in case of any request, I consult this book to bring out that information for the people to use.
And what profits this library to youth of nowadays?
Do you watch? Then this library is of use to you because we kept those programs here. When it is time for use, this library is in charge of taking those programs to the playhouse where they play, and then you see it at home. After the playing, we return it back to the library.
Are those the only three types of tapes that are recorded in this library?
Yes, for now, that's the only types we have. We have what we call hard drive. Most of the things you see on television now goes to the television through this, not through the tape again, because of technological advancement. Okay. What's the name of your school?
Truth and Trust Academy International School.
You are welcome to NTA.
Thank you, sir.
How are you people doing? You are welcome to NTA. My name is Mokhtar. I'm an engineer here in the studio. Yeah. So this is NTA Network Studio. You know the news you watched at home? This is where it is produced. So you can see we have a lot of things here. We have the cameras, we have the screens, the TV sets, the video sets, and what have you. This screen is called AutoScript, a teleprompter. You can read from it. So when you see our caster seated reading, you think he's just reading offhand? No, he's reading from AutoScript. These are lights all over the place. And you have your studio set behind you there where the caster will sit and read, be it news in the night or any other current affair program. And we have two types of set here. We have what we call physical set, a real set, and we have what we call virtual set. Look at the other side of the studio, where you have a green background. A physical set, you see what you get, as in it is the way it is, that is how it will appear. But on virtual set, it gives you opportunity to put any form of background. It can look as if you are in the forest, you are on top of a mountain. It's a virtual. You're able to create whatever you want on it. As you are seated here now, I can make it look as if you are on top of a mountain or you are somewhere in the forest. That is how virtual set works. You see, television is all about light. A camera lens is just like our eye. For you to, do you see in darkness? So also cameras cannot see in darkness. They need light for them to be able to see. So for us to see a clear image in the studio, we need a lot of light. So this is one of our light. You see them, this one we call them reflectors. It's a special type of light. So who has a question again? Yeah? Samuel? Over there is the control room. These equipments you see here, they are being controlled from there. This camera, we have what we call CCU, Camera Control Unit, in which you can control the camera from there, you zoom in, whatever, everything. You can do it from there. When you have a presenter here, when you watch the news, you see your caster on the news. It's not only him involved in the news. We have up to like 20 people doing the work.
If we're having a program, can it be watched on any NTA channel?
What we have here is real live production. When you're watching your news at home, that's exactly when it is taking place here. Can you see yourself on the screen? Yes. The camera is already capturing you. The way you are seeing yourself here now, if you put it online, that is how people will be seeing you anywhere in the world, live. That is the studio floor, and this is the control room. Do you understand now? So whatever you are seeing from there is being controlled from here. So here we see we have several pieces of equipments here that's meant for all that. I told you of a teleprompter, an auto script that enable your caster to read, or a presenter, isn't it? This is your auto script system. This is our system for virtual sets. So we can decide to choose any form of background we want to use, isn't it? So you can see, we can change the backdrop again to any other thing we want. So also you have multiple cameras inside for production. You understand now? You can either decide to mix the cameras, or you can take them one by one as you so wish. Any more questions?
Thank you, sir.
We are here to recite a poem titled "The Change We Seek For."
Today, you're lucky. Tomorrow, you are back in the game.
Where would the change come from? It's like everyone is being religious in this desired change, but confused to see through what must be changed.
Who is behind the mirror? Looking back is your neighbor who desired that same change. If the night doesn't need our opinions to come, let's run while it is day.
Jomongal, Nigeria, mon pays, bien trop fidèle, loyal et honnête. Je servis Nigeria avec toute ma force. Je défendrai notre unité et son pays, loyal et toi, ainsi qu'au demain.
As humans, we should always put in mind that no one will remember you when you are poor or broke, but everyone will when you become successful. Learn to take full responsibility of everything you do and do not put the blame on others. We wish all our parents Happy New Year in advance.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I hope you enjoyed your time with us. Thank you for being there. Bye-bye.
The best.